Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Friday, March 16th. If President Obama's budget proposal becomes law, the federal deficit will grow much more than expected next year. That's the conclusion announced today by the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office. Its analysis of the Obama budget projects a deficit of $977 billion. That's $75 billion more than even the White House predicted. The CBO says the administration is overestimating tax revenues for the coming decade by about $120 billion a year. The CBO did say the White House budget would bring modestly lower deficits over the course of the full coming decade. Make it 41 current members of Congress who won't be returning next year. Democratic Representative Gary Ackerman of New York says he will not seek re-election. His term ends in January, marking an end to a 30-year tenure representing parts of Queens and Long Island. Ackerman was a member of the House Financial Services and Foreign Affairs Committees. Of the 41 congressmen or senators deciding not to run for re-election, 23 are Democrats, 18 are Republicans. Actor George Clooney is known for his political activism. Today, it landed him in jail. He was arrested along with his father, NAACP President Ben Jealous, Martin Luther King III, and 2 current and 1 former members of Congress. They were arrested outside the Sudanese Embassy in Washington. The group was protesting Sudan's blockage of food and other aid from entering the country to assist suffering citizens. Police say the arrests followed 3 warnings that the protest was illegal because it took place on private property. And if Israel wants to take military action against Iran's nuclear facilities, that's okay with the United States, at least according to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He told his country's parliament that his recent visit to Washington led to 2 conclusions. One, that Iran's nuclear program was a primary global concern, and that Washington acknowledged Israel's right to launch an attack on its own. Netanyahu says the position was positively received in what he called a most profound way. The only official comment from the U.S. has been that all options for containing Iran's nuclear program remain open. That's your political roundup for Friday, March 16th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.